Get ready for the 2026 NBA Mock Draft Analysis. We are diving deep into who the teams above the Dallas Mavericks are actually choosing for their future rosters. We break down the crucial picks that will shape the landscape for the Mavericks and what it means for their journey to the NBA championship.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This ALAN 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the perspective from KSDK. We are examining the specific decisions made by the teams surrounding the Dallas Mavericks in this crucial mock draft scenario. Find out how these surrounding teams are setting the stage for the Mavericks' success. Now joining us from Care11.com, we explore the detailed breakdown of the 2026 NBA mock draft, focusing on the specific team selections that directly impact the Dallas Mavericks' draft position and their search for a new running mate for Cooper Flagg. This is where the real strategy unfolds. Finally, the Smoking Cuban breaks down exactly how the Dallas Mavericks' entire draft plan hinges on the decisions of teams 5 through 8. We discuss the high stakes involving players like Ade Mara and Yaxel Lendeborg, and why these specific selections could unlock the future of the Mavericks' backcourt. Don't miss this deep dive. Tune in now. Analysis of the 2026 NBA mock draft reveals how teams positioned above the Dallas Mavericks are reportedly selecting players for the Mavericks. This insight, featured on WTHR, suggests a strategic approach to roster building in the upcoming draft. The report delves into the specific player choices made by these contender teams and what those selections imply for the Mavericks' future trajectory. Viewers can access the full analysis by streaming the content on the 13 WTHR application. Analysis of the 2026 NBA mock draft reveals surprising team decisions regarding the Dallas Mavericks. According to recent coverage, several teams have made definitive choices about which players the Mavericks will acquire in the upcoming draft. This analysis suggests that the Mavericks selection process is heavily influenced by the strategic needs and perceived strengths of the teams surrounding them. Further detailed breakdowns of these draft projections are available through the 5 on your side application. A preview of the 2026 NBA mock draft is set to reveal significant implications for the Dallas Mavericks. According to recent analysis, the teams positioned above the Mavericks in the draft order are expected to make definitive choices regarding which players the Mavericks will acquire. This indicates a high level of strategic maneuvering and anticipation surrounding the upcoming draft, suggesting that the fate of the Mavericks roster is being decided by their rivals. Further details on the mock draft analysis are expected to provide a comprehensive look at these crucial team decisions. The Dallas Mavericks' 2026 NBA draft strategy is entirely dependent on the decisions made by other teams, as they will select 9th. The team is keenly focused on the draft slots from 5 to 8, hoping that the top 4 teams do not select the guard they desire. The current draft class is notably stacked at the point guard position, fueling significant anticipation among Mavericks fans. This draft is also viewed as a crucial opportunity for Dallas to secure a co-star for Cooper Flagg, given the team's limited control over its first-round picks until 2031. The primary challenge for the Mavericks lies in potentially being forced to select a guard that other teams pass on if those teams prioritize drafting a guard to complement Flagg. This addresses a weakness in Dallas' backcourt last season, particularly with Kyrie Irving sidelined, and the current draft class offers a potential solution. While the Mavericks lack the advantage of picking the top player outside the top 4, as seen with the Clippers' number 5 pick, they are looking for a wing or big man to emerge in the top 8 to significantly benefit their roster construction. If players like Ade Mara or Yaxel Lendeborg are selected before Dallas, it could lead to the selection of Michael Brown Jr., Kingston Flemings, Darius Akuf Jr., or Keaton Wagler, who are considered among the top 4 point guards in the class. A selection by one of the teams in slots 5 through 8, drafting, a different position would be ideal. Securing one of these top guards would allow Dallas to pair them with Flagg and Irving, a combination seen as the catalyst for a new era. These potential guards offer unique skill sets that could develop alongside Irving and lead the second unit until his departure. This week's NBA Combine is expected to provide clarity on the talent landscape. Ade Mara's impressive physical metrics, including a 7'3" barefoot measurement, a 7'6" wingspan, and a 9'9" standing reach, are generating excitement, as these measurements could position him as a top 8 pick, which the Mavericks desperately need. If Mara is selected, it could lead to the selection of Wagler, a Cuff Jr., Brown Jr., or Flemings, solidifying Dallas' future duo. Mavericks fans are urging for Mara, Lendeborg, and Nate Ament to perform exceptionally at the Combine to influence the draft board in their favor.